dawning of a new day at Collinwood. Plans have been made to take 2 children away on an extended trip. But there are unseen and evil forces at work within the great house. Forces that have possessed both children and decreed that they shall never leave Collinwood.
Julia, I expected you to call last night. Where have you been?
I had to go to Wincliffe.
Wincliffe?
Yes. I took Joe Haskell there early this morning.
I had no idea he was in that condition.
Neither did I, Barnabas. He had to be taken there in a straitjacket.
Oh, my God.
Had a complete mental breakdown.
Do you think it's hopeless?
I don't know.
Do you have any idea what caused it?
None. I spent most of the night with him at the Collinsport jail. It was obvious he'd had a terrifying and destructive experience. But he couldn't talk about it. He didn't say anything that made any sense.
I think we ought to talk to Maggie today and tell her.
Yes, I'll talk to her later this morning, but first I've got to get some rest.
Julia, wait. There's something I want to show you.
What is it?
Well, I'm not certain about it yet, but I think that I may have to change my plans concerning the children.
You mean keep them here?
Yes.
Why?
Julia, I have reason to believe that Vicky needs me.
Barnabas, Vicky's gone. You were there when she disappeared yourself.
I know. But last night she sent me a message from the past.
I am alone. Help me. Help me.
Maggie was up in Vicky's room reading. Suddenly the music box started to play. When she went over to shut it off, she found that note on her dresser. Well, what do you think of it?
Barnabas, I can't account for how the note got into the room, but I don't know how Vicky is responsible.
Why not?
Barnabas, she isn't a spirit sending cryptic messages.
It's very clear to me that she needs me.
Listen to me, Barnabas. Vicky has gone to the past to stay. Even if she wanted to, it would be impossible for her to contact you.
Why? If she was able to find a way back to the past, there's no reason why she couldn't send a message back to the present.
You refuse to give her up, don't you?
What do you mean by that?
Barnabas, you believe that this was sent by Vicky because you want to believe that this was sent by her, but you don't have an ounce of proof.
I don't need proof.
Barnabas, what if it's some wild practical joke?
Now, who would want to do a thing like that?
I don't know, but it's a possibility. And look at this scroll. Is that Vicky's handwriting?
No.
And her name isn't even mentioned in the message.
Well, granted, but if it wasn't her, then who did send it? And what was it doing in Vicky's room?
I've no idea. My advice is just to forget it.
How can I do that?
Barnabas, your responsibility is to David and Amy now. You can't just not accept your responsibility on this flimsy evidence.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Well, I'll pack my bags and be ready to leave by the end of the day.
Good. And I think a holiday in Boston will be good for you as well as the children.
Yes. Well, I'll be back in about an hour.
Where are you going?
I'm going to see Carolyn. She's been at the mausoleum ever since early this morning.
Yes. Her mother's death.
Yes. Carolyn,
Yes, Barnabas.
don't you think you ought to come back home with me?
No. I want to stay here with my mother.
But there's nothing you can do.
Have you contacted Uncle Roger yet?
No, I'm afraid not. Carolyn, I've been thinking about the trip to Boston. Why don't you come with us? You needn't stay long, but it may help you.
It's out of the question, Barnabas. I couldn't possibly leave Collinwood now. Even if I wanted to.
But I hate the idea of leaving you here alone.
I won't be alone.
But you will be the only member of the family still here.
Barnabas, you're forgetting about my mother.
Carolyn, your mother has been pronounced dead.
I don't believe the pronouncement.
Carolyn!
She is not dead, Barnabas. My mother is still alive. And I will stay here at Collinwood until she's with us again.
Good morning, David. Amy.
Good morning, Dr. Hoffman.
Well, are you all packed and ready to leave? You look surprised.
We're not surprised.
We just thought we had more time.
Oh, well, I'm afraid you don't. Barnabas is planning on leaving at 2.
Thank you, Dr. Hoffman. David and I will be ready.
Quentin is going to be very angry with us.
He shouldn't be. We did everything we were supposed to do.
No, we didn't. We're supposed to keep Barnabas at Collinwood, and we haven't done that.
Well, we tried.
We've got to try again.
How?
I don't know. I'll just have to ask Quentin.
There isn't time anymore. We'll just tell Quentin we're going away. That's all. And there's nothing he can do to stop it.
I don't see how you're going to be able to take care of this enormous house by yourself.
We should stop worrying about me, Barnabas.
But I can't help it. Now, I promised Roger that I would look after everyone when he was away.
It's very good of you to be concerned about me. But I don't need any looking after.
I won't stay in Boston any longer than necessary. As soon as I put the children in the school, I'll come back.
Barnabas! Carolyn!
Yes, we're right here.
I have one picture left on this roll of film.
And we'd like to get a picture of you and Barnabas to keep with us while we're away. Please, Carolyn.
Yes, all right.
Okay. I think the light would be better outside. It'll only take a minute.
All right, then we'll go outside.
I'm supposed to have the sun right behind me. Okay, would you stand closer together? All right. Here we go. There. You see, there's nothing to it.
Fine. May I have a print?
Sure, I'll make up some extra copies.
Good. Well, I'm going over to the old house and pack. I'll be back in about an hour.
Fine. Let's go in the house, children.
Hello. Are you both looking forward to your trip?
Oh, yes. I've never been to Boston before. I'm so excited about it.
Me too. But Amy, let's go upstairs and see how the pictures turn out. Come on. Very good.
I've never seen two children get on so well.
Yes, they do, don't they?
Sound as though that disturbs you.
No, it doesn't, but... Have you noticed a change in David?
Well, with another child in the house, there's bound to be a change.
Yes, but has it been a change for the better?
What do you mean?
I don't know, but sometimes David seems remote. Like he's 1,000 miles away. It's very strange and disturbing.
I think it's your imagination. If anything, David's been happier ever since Amy moved into the house.
Do you really think so? Harry,
Yes, Miss Dodd.
you'll be taking Barnabas and the children to the train this afternoon.
Yes, I was just going to bring the car out front.
Fine, and after that, would you go up and bring the children's bags down?
Yes, Miss Dodd.
Where's the one you took of Barnabas and Carolyn?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Oh. I hope it comes out good.
It will,
How do you know?
'cause all my pictures come out good.
Oh.
There, the image is coming through right now. See?
Yes. Shouldn't you take it out?
No, it needs more time than that.
I think they're both going to like it.
Hey, what's that?
What's what?
Looks like there's another person in there. With Barnabas and Carolyn.
How could there be? There wasn't anyone else there when you took it.
I know, but look for yourself.
Yes, but it's very faint. It's like an outline of someone.
But who?
I don't know.
How do you suppose it got there?
Maybe Quentin caused it.
Don't be silly. If Quentin could do things like that, then he wouldn't need us to help him. Would he?
Well, I can't think of any other explanation for something like this.
I guess it was just a freak photograph.
David, if Quentin did do it, then maybe he has some more instructions for us. Don't you think we should find out?
Yes. I guess you're right.
Are you there, Quentin? Yes, I'm listening. Yes, I understand. And I'll talk to David right now. Quentin's just as puzzled as we are. He says he had nothing to do with it.
Who are you talking with on the phone just now, Amy?
No one.
It seems to me the two of you are up to some sort of mischief.
No, we were just developing some pictures that I took.
Who's Quentin?
Quentin?
That's who you were talking with on the phone, wasn't it?
Oh, yes, that's right.
Mm-hmm. But a minute ago you said you weren't talking to anyone.
I wasn't.
I don't know, you don't seem to be making any sense.
You don't think she could be really talking to someone on this phone, do you?
Well, I heard her talking to them.
Can't you tell when someone is just pretending?
Well, if you were just pretending, why did you look so guilty when I came in?
Did I look guilty?
Yeah, you looked like you were doing something you shouldn't be doing.
Why didn't we tell him, Amy?
No, David!
Tell me what?
Harry can keep a secret. Can't you, Harry?
What kind of secret?
Even if we do tell him, he'll never believe us and the secret will be out.
It already is out, so I might as well just tell him.
Oh, all right.
You promise you won't repeat this to anyone?
Okay, I promise.
Well, that isn't a real phone. I mean, it doesn't really work.
Then she was just pretending?
Oh, no, there really is a Quentin. And we use this phone to talk to Quentin. You see, it's a spirit telephone.
A spirit phone.
Yes, and Quentin's spirit is out in Eagle Hill Cemetery. That's where his grave is.
His grave.
Quentin hasn't been feeling right about something lately. We don't know what. That's what we're trying to find out. You think we're just making it up, don't you?
What gave you your first clue?
Didn't I tell you he'd never believe us?
Look, you've had your little joke. Now, I came up to get your suitcases. Where are they?
Right there.
And mine is outside the door of my room.
Okay, you two better get ready. Miss Stoddard is downstairs waiting for you.
Would you tell her that I'll be down in a minute?
Sure. Oh, and maybe you ought to take that phone with you to Boston. Your spirit friend might want to call you long distance.
We've got to be much more careful.
Yes, I know. It's a good thing he didn't believe us.
Yes.
What are we going to do about the picture of Barnabas and Carolyn?
Well, Barnabas said he wanted a copy of the photograph. Why don't we just give him one?
Harry,
Yes, Miss Stoddard.
weren't they finished packing?
Yeah, they're finished.
Well, what took you so long?
Well, I got stuck in David's room for a minute. They were explaining one of their weird games to me. You know, if you ask me, I think it'd be good for those kids to get away from this house for a while.
I didn't ask you, Harry. Now just take the suitcases out to the car.
Yes, Miss Stoddard.
Oh, Harry, my luggage is out by the car.
Right.
You sure you won't change your mind and join us?
Positive. I want to stay here. You understand why?
Yes, but I think you're counting on nothing less than a miracle.
Maybe so. Oh, here are the children. No.
Here's a picture that we developed.
Thank you. We'll look at it in a minute. Now, I want you both to go into the kitchen. Mrs. Johnson's waiting for you. She'll give you some lunch before you leave. Barnabas. Look at this picture. What is it? How did it get into that picture?
Where's Julia?
She was in the drawing room a few minutes ago.
Julia, look at this.
What is it?
It's a photograph that David took this morning, but look at the figure in the background, hanging by her neck.
It looks like a woman, but it isn't too clear.
It's very clear to me. I don't know how the figure got in the picture, but I do know it's Vicky. Julia, there's no longer any question in my mind. I'm absolutely sure that Vicky is in trouble and needs my help. Carolyn, my plans have been changed. I'll be staying here at Collinwood.